Alright guys, I'm back. I know it's been a while, I apologize for that, but there has been quite a bit of activity since I've been gone, and maybe some activity to come, so I'll go over this pretty quickly, just a quick little update for today, and I'll try and be more consistent with my videos. It's TBF Cyclone, Sunday, February 15th, 2026. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day. Starting with Invest 95P, it currently has 25 mile an hour sustained winds and a low chance of development in the next 24 hours. I will show you forecast models on that in a moment. Invest 97S currently has 25 mile an hour sustained winds and a low chance of development in the next 24 hours. I will show you forecast models for that in a moment as well. And then Tropical Cyclone Gazani. This has been a very interesting system. It's had quite an interesting track. It made landfall at its nearest peak intensity of 125 mile an hour sustained winds. It actually made landfall with 115 mile an hour sustained winds in Madagascar near Toamasina, which seems to be a pretty large city along the east coast of Madagascar. It crossed across Madagascar, weakened to a depression, and then continued to re-strengthen, and then on Friday it was 115 miles an hour as it passed just by Mozambique without a landfall near Inhambane, and now it's turning a little bit back towards Madagascar, but it won't hit again. It is by tomorrow it should move back down to the south, and the threat for that should diminish. Forecast models, actually there was another storm, I will show you that. Tropical Cyclone Mitchell, it did make its way down the Australian coast over the past week and a half. This did have a peak intensity of about 90 miles an hour, so not super significant, but it did actually stay east of Exmouth and actually did significantly impact Carnarvon, and then it made landfall in Australia. Alright, so back to the current, we have these two Invest forecast models for them. Starting with the Google AI, they only really show Invest 97S developing, and then maybe just trying to make a move toward Madagascar. They don't show the other storm near Australia really developing, and then they show the GFS model shows not really anything developing out of this. Maybe a storm as we go into March, but that's too far out in time right now to actually tell. And then the other storm near Australia, they show the GFS shows. Oh, I hit the Caribbean. My bad. Let me go back to Australia. This might take a second. Here it is. Don't know what I hit. No, that was not the Caribbean. I hit the right thing. This kind of looked like Hispaniola to me. Sorry, I got confused. The GFS doesn't really show anything developing here. European forecast model, kind of the same thing. Not really developing. Nothing really developing anytime soon. This thing may be trying to develop, but being rather unsuccessful. And back to the southwest, or back to the Indian Ocean, they show not really much developing out of this either. Not necessarily, maybe a quick little depression or storm actually. We'll see, but that's way out in time. We'll see what actually ends up happening. I'll be monitoring this closely. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and see ya.